Hey, how's it going? I'm the contractor out here, claim number 110C7J791, address 1983 Shinley Park Lane. You guys estimated that there would be some repairs needed to be done for some wind damage out here. Amount was less than the deductible, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to perform a repair attempt on one. If you want to take a closer look here, we have a winded tooth of a shingle right here. So in order to repair this shingle, we have to actually unseal this full shingle and then the ones above it to get the nails out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if there happens to be any failure points, we'll document them at the end. We have a test square over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Right there we see some failure points. These shingles are super brittle, and just by trying to pry them out and get this shingle out, you can see we're causing ripping in the shingle. So right there, I notice it right here. So we got 3 points just on that one shingle. More.
Yep.
Let's get that on video right there. And then
Got one more shingle here done.
okay.
So shingles are unsealed now.
Right there. Ended up, you see that.
We'll check underneath, see if there's any material transfer first. Yep, we're seeing some right here, just a little bit.
Yep.
Right there. Check underneath. These here.
And we're not lifting it past that 45-degree angle, as you can tell. Not doing that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the nails out so we can get the new shingle in.
And as he does this, he's not gonna be lifting it past that 45-degree angle, as you can see, but he does have to lift the
nail
shingle.
pop right there.
Yep. Nails coming right through. That's another failure point. You see that. But yeah, he's lifting the shingle, just not high enough for it to cause any creasing. Just enough to see that nail.
I'm already starting to see some creasing and some cracking here on this shingle. I'll go over it at the end though.
Oh, look at that.
We got another one here. The whole, not only the top layer, but the bottom layer of the shingle just ripped straight in half from trying to get that nail out.
Starting to cause delamination as well.
Oh, there's another one.
More nail pulls.
Yep. So the shingle should just slide right out now. And now we got some sun on this shingle so you can see the material transfer a lot better.
Yeah, let's look at that. See a little bit of material transfer right there, right there. And then obviously we all know if it's on here, it's on the bottom of there, but we don't want to lift it up and cause any.
So I'm gonna grab the new shingle over here.
And then I'm gonna start looking at these. You can already look at that. You already see creases starting to form. And I'm not brushing anything off. I'm just lightly touching the top. Oh, look at that. I'm just lightly touching the tops. And we'll go over this at the end and show all the creasing. But in the meantime, I'll make sure to show that. Wait a second before you put that in. We have a test square right here. Nothing's coming off. So we can't argue that this roof's old, and that's why that's happening. Okay.
We tried to find the best possible match for the shingle, but you can already see here it's not quite lining up properly. Not sure if the shingle could be discontinued, but we'll leave the shingle at the door for you. And it's overlapping this shingle, so that in itself could start to cause some leaks. All right, so now I gotta nail these back in, and I'm gonna try to just lift them up just enough to try to get the nail in, but I do have to keep the hammer flush in order not to cause
Exactly.
tears.
Like he said, as you can tell, he is abiding by the rules, not lifting it past that 45-degree angle. But he's ended up having to manipulate that shingle in order to do so. When putting these shingles on, it should be enough room to get it flush with the nail. Here, let's just show, put the hammer up flush with it just to show how much room we actually need. Here, put it up like that, just get a photo. You can see right there, that's how much room we should get, but we're doing our best at try not to lift that shingle too high.
Oh.
See, that's what happens. Every time we try and abide by you guys' rules and not lifting it, this is what happens. We don't have enough room to nail them in. We end up creating way more damage by doing that.
You got two more on this bottom row.
See how he's hitting it at a sideways angle, trying his best. See.
Yeah, I just have to keep that hammer, have to keep it flush. You just see these granulars pouring as I hammer.
Yep. There we go.
All right, so I'll let you go over the failure point.
Yeah, let's kind of assess the damage here. So obviously we have some cracking and creasing. We could see every time I touch the top of these, this whole shingle's creased. This was from trying to keep the hammer or the shingle below that 45-degree angle, ends up causing that damage. Trying to do a repair. Some more Right there, that's coming off. This whole shingle right here is now creased. Look right here. Coming off a little bit, starting to see that crease right there. And more and more. Oh, look at that. That shingle's completely creased. So every single one of these shingles that we have marked now have creases at the top of them. And then obviously, you can see right here, it's too brittle. We had some mat transfer too on the main shingle right here, too brittle. So we're gonna get photos of all these things and take documentation of that. And then also we just want to point out this test square again. Nothing's coming off. There's no granulars are coming off, but every single one of these that are marked, pouring right off, and there's a crease at the top of them. That just means that the roof is not repairable. So let's list out some of the failure points. So we had nail pulling, let's put NP. We had material transfer, MT. We had creasing. We had ripping. And we also, it failed what you would call the brittle test. So you can just put too brittle right there because of stuff like this happening just from trying to unseal the shingle. So this roof has failed its repair test.